So I went into a bookshop to look at cover design on the weekend and get an idea to brief the cover designer this week. And I was chatting to the woman at my local bookstore, and she said, this is what's been selling and this is what is of immediate impact. And it was a couple of those books that were colour blocked. So the one that she called out was The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck.
Oh, yeah.
It's orange, and she said it's the shock factor. It's the bold orange, and it's the shock factor of having the word fuck in the title. And then she said even there's a recipe book that's out for young adolescents it's pitched at, and it's got the word fuck in the title of the recipe book. And she said that's selling in this shop more than other recipe books because it's the shock factor. And she said, why don't you up the ante? Can you put the C word in the title of your book? And we just laughed and, went away. And then I went, you know what, maybe I could, because the C word can be confidence. So then I got all excited, and I was in Dalesford on Sunday, and I was chatting to the guy in the Dalesford bookstore. And anyway, I came home and I wrote to Leslie on Monday, and I said, I think I'm going to change my title, Everything You Need to Know About the C Word, and making the C word confidence. And she came back and she goes, right, I've shopped it out with a few book sales people, and it's a definite no. She said it feels like a couple of the themes were it's now overdone. It's the C word in your audience could be cancer, for the little bit older. It's not, whilst it might have a shock factor, is it that aligned with your brand? And it's like, okay, good point. Back to the power of real confidence.
Yeah, interesting.
But I just this moment of all of these books look the same and sound the same. So maybe it's more just about the colours and the grab, because having the word power and confidence in the title, the book's got to grab you, really.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that the question of branding is a really good point. Like, is it on brand?
Yeah.
And, yeah, this has actually been a conversation that I've had with a few people over a little while about, like the trend of having swear words in titles and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I do know someone that has done it really well. So Melissa Brown's Unfuck Your Finances.
Oh, right.
Has just come out with Allen and Unwin. And but if you look at her brand and her market, so it's very Gen X, Gen Y.
Right.
And that's why it works.
Yeah.
And she talks about that and, the fact that her mother would probably be really disappointed in her title, but it's not written for her mum.
Yeah, that's good. It's interesting, though, because if I kind of bring this back onto probably topic, the work that we did right in the beginning, the frameworks that you use, the questions that you ask to have me thinking about who's my audience, what am I pitching it for, and the forward-looking element of it. So, thinking 6 to 12 months down the track, what do I want my business to be doing? What exposure am I looking for? Who's my audience? All of that helps you think on brand. Otherwise, I think you could easily just write something in a bubble that is not completely aligned because you've just got this idea that you want to get out there.
Yeah.
But that really helped to integrate it all into what am I doing this for, and what messages do I have, and who am I giving those messages to, and how is that going to help the growth and whether it's breadth or whatever of my business. And so that was a very helpful start.